did?
So since we let's go ahead and get to it. So we're gonna we want you all to interact with us. We want to hear what you have to say. You know, if you have a matchup between some fictional characters, or it could be, I don't know, Mr. Clean versus Abraham Lincoln. It doesn't
Abraham Lincoln
matter.
would win.
Let's talk. Give us an idea of a matchup.
He has mad axe skills and the Union Army.
Yeah, but Mr. Clean is clean.
Well, Mr. Clean is actually quite powerful.
The president, or are we talking about
Saber, were you gonna look up the Reddit?
upstart?
Man, I'm looking at it right
Either.
now.
Hold up. So
Because he's
Paleo, what are you gonna say?
I said, were you gonna look up the Reddit?
Go ahead and pull up.
Right
So Paleo's gonna access the Reddit. We'll find some matches. I'm gonna ask my Twitter to submit some matches, but we want to hear most of all from you guys.
But before we start that, by the way, I just want to let everybody know, and I want us to all like get into this.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, why is his mic better than ours?
Yeah, what
Yeah.
is it? Is it better?
Yeah.
Thank you. No, you don't have to adjust anything.
Just turn his down.
So in case you guys don't know, there's going to be like, I guess a little like costume parade.
Oh yeah. So I was given a bag of candy.
Oh, is it gone already?
And it's 6:45.
Put it in your
The
pancakes.
kids are gonna come by here, and we're gonna give candy to kids. So we'll it'll be fun. It'll be a good.
So let's
be no
let's
hand
make them
left.
feel like the show here.
Saber,
That
I
gives
got
me
it.
the first who would win.
Who?
That parade of costumed kids versus the Children's Crusade.
Oh god.
Wait, you mean the Children's Crusade from Indiana Jones?
No, the
Okay,
Children's
no,
Crusade. Does anybody know the story behind this? This is one of the greatest tragedies in history that became hilarious.
Depending on your point of view.
It became, okay, so in the 1300s, there had been crusades for a while. You know, they had happened enough. This was like by the time they'd had like 5 of them. And at this point, the Middle East had been reconquered by Muslims and all that. But there were still kids and peasants or whatever who thought that the crusade was the way to get to heaven. So a couple of 9-year-old kids from France, I don't even remember their names, decided that they were going to take over the Holy Land back from the when they use the word infidel, back from the infidels through the power of their faith alone. So they went around the countryside of France and Germany collecting all these kids, basically that they were going to have an army of the innocents. No weapons, no provisions. They just figured faith alone would get them there. It had about 30,000 of them.
Yeah, it was. Ooh, hey, thank you. Yeah.
About 30,000.
About 30,000 kids.
30,000
no money, no weapons, no supplies, and they were supposed to go from town to town and live off the generosity of the Christians.
A bunch of squatters on the move.
But so what happens is that at the time, if you were going to get to the Holy Land from Western Europe, the way you did it was through Venice.
Yes.
Because
That
if you
was
try
the
to
big
march
one.
through the Balkans or whatever, it's just too complicated. So you get on boats in Venice. The Venetians welcomed them into the city and said, "Don't worry, we'll ship you there ourselves." So they loaded them onto ships and promptly sold them into slavery to Tunisian slave traders.
Yeah.
Now,
Hilarious.
Now it's hilarious in one sense because it's
Uplifting
horrible.
panel so far.
But
I gotta say, what's going on here?
we're talking about the
No, no, no.
1300s.
This is what he thinks is hilarious, everyone.
No, this
Final
is the
draft.
1300s.
Thinks
though.
child slavery is fine.
But do we not know that already?
No, but like there are academics out there that argue that they had a better life as Tunisian slaves than they would
Yeah,
have
you
in
mentioned
Western
that.
Europe because the education, the healthcare, just basically every element of life at that time in the Middle East was better. Isn't that funny?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Whatever.
So yeah, my vote goes to the kids that are going to have the costumes.
Okay.
Okay. So do you all have any submissions?
Saber.
Yes, Paleo.
So, this one here is pretty funny. Have any of you seen The Purge?
Yes.
Yeah. Or do you know what it is?
Why?
So The Purge is the movie where
Ethan Hawke.
you all might have heard of this one. So it's the movie where like everything's peachy throughout the year, but one day a year they let the entire country go crazy. There's no law.
There's no law for 12 hours.
For 12 hours, there's no law.
Yeah, you can kill, murder, whatever.
Yes. So what's your question now?
So, the question is, can Kevin McAllister from Home Alone survive Purge night?
Yes.
Hold on.
Yeah, because
okay.
Is this Kevin McAllister from Home Alone or Home Alone 2?
Home Alone, yeah, 1 or 2.
What was wrong with him
Just
in
says
two?
one.
No, there wasn't anything
No, he was
wrong.
better in
In
2.
He was better.
He was better.
How was he better?
But he was also in New York, so there's a bigger
That's
population.
true, and he didn't have the home field advantage.
He was
still
more
managed to
violent.
be Much more dangerous in 2.
He's like Abraham Lincoln. He's scrappy.
So,
Yeah,
so
he
are
was
we saying
scrappy.
1 or 2?
Okay, so yeah, is this Kevin McAllister from 1 or 2? And how much
it doesn't say. I'm going to say one, though.
Okay, and how much prep time does
Okay,
he have
this
for
is
Purge?
round 1. This is round one here.
Okay.
It says round one, he has 12 hours of prep time, but nothing more than he can find in his garage, plus a few minor home renovation projects, a few extra paint cans, more nails and tools than usual.
Do you know why he's probably...
Does he have the tarantula?
Except, no,
I'd
it doesn't
assume
say
that
that.
That wasn't in the
Still has
garage,
his
probably not.
Does it have his BB gun?
Yes.
Consider this though,
No.
all he has to do
Have 20 cars.
is not do what the family in the movie did.
Yeah, I mean,
They were the ones who were like, hey, what if we open the door because there's someone running from something tonight?
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's Purge night!
I said round one, Kevin.
I could not get more pissed off
I
at that
think
family.
I think Kevin can take it. With how much prep time does he have?
12 hours.
12 hours,
That's
he's
fine.
good.
Yeah, he's won this
Yeah,
thing.
he's got that. That's
Well, and
instantly.
part of it too is that he doesn't really have the general public out against him, right? He doesn't have
Right, like
Yeah.
remember the random hunter groups don't just like go over and knock over like houses. They were going after a particular man, and he just happened.
Now, unless
to
his
Yeah, he didn't
house
live in the
really got
South.
pissed
Yeah.
off with him, right? Like Buzz, I think was his brother's name.
Yes,
Yeah, unless he really just got fed up with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's true, that would be an issue.
He only had 2 hours in the original film, did he?
I had an entire nighttime. No, it took place during night.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He had very little time.
He had a
12
little
hours.
time, but you know what he also had was the magic of Christmas on his.
He
Yeah.
also had mac and cheese.
The shovel guy. Is the shovel?
Yeah,
Is the shovel
Does-
guy in the Purge too?
Does the Purge
it's
take
a
place
shovel
on
guy in
Christmas?
the Purge
Um,
too.
Every
It
night
doesn't-
is
it doesn't say.
Purge
It
night
says-
for Shovel Guy.
It's just rules. He has to stay in or near his house. His house will be attacked throughout the night. The attackers have the Purge gear and weapons, but are as inept and efficient, as inefficient as wet and sticky bandits.
Oh yeah, no. Kevin's got
Kevin's
that
got
100%.
it. How
No
about
question. What's round two?
Round two is that he has 3 hours of prep time, but access to a full-size pickup, and he just got home from a $2,000 shopping spree at Home Depot.
Oh, it's no, it's not.
Are we assuming he can drive the pickup?
Okay, I feel bad for the Purge gangs.
Whoever wrote this is like, okay, if you didn't think you could do it this time.
With that
Now he can.
with that prompt round two, he could take on a predator.
Yeah. Okay. So
Who made this action figure? Is
Yeah.
it Stan?
Let's
there a
take a
round
vote
three?
from the audience.
Oh.
Could Kevin take on the Purge in round one?
Round one, 12 hours prep time. No.
Okay.
Okay.
Anybody who's an naysayer, anybody who says no, raise your hand. Why? Why do you think this cannot stand?
How many villains have there been that kid has to deal with? Maybe only two, maybe like what?
Like
four
two or
max?
three.
Four max, like, let's say, yeah, there's 2 dudes. He can only account for 2 people. You're telling me he can defend against the whole entire, like,
Listen,
there's probably gonna be more than 2
He
people.
overcame the greatest villain of all,
And he's not really
loneliness.
dealing
On Christmas.
Let's hear the man. Let's hear the man. So go on.
with- Also, his traps aren't lethal. There's no way he's gonna deal with the Purge by himself.
I'm gonna disagree with that.
But he incapacitates them.
He did. I mean, they did get arrested at the end of the movie, and that wouldn't happen.
Now, I mean, they're not lethal in the John Hughes movie, but you put them in the Purge universe. I mean, if you step on a nail like that and then you're hit in the face with an iron, I mean, that's serious damage.
Is Kevin?
He electrocuted the guy.
Blowtorch on the head, I mean, that's third degree
Did
burn.
he drop like a 50-pound sack of flour on someone?
Yeah, but now we're starting to get into the second movie.
John Briggs, but he also had, like,
Yeah, the second movie is where it really starts.
The second movie, he got violent, like really violent. The first one, he had like micro machines and a tarantula. Second one, he's like, I'm gonna electrocute them, hit them with
Beardy and I know what this is like, though. Early '90s, micro machines were dangerous.
Yeah.
They were dangerous. And if you had a tarantula, you were badass.
Yeah. There's nothing cooler than being the kid with the tarantula.
All right, so we're going to move on to the next round. Let's go ahead and take one from Twitter here. We've got a couple here. Okay, here's one. All right, this one has been a hotly debated matchup. Silverback gorilla versus Shut Up versus a brown bear. So,
Really?
what do you all think?
Silverback gorilla. It's more
What's the
intelligent and
terrain?
they have similar strength.
What's the terrain?
The terrain is a football field.
You always make it a field.
I'm sorry, a baseball field.
It's still a field. It's still a field.
I don't know sports.
Because I'd say gorilla too. Because like just you can like grab hold.
Yeah,
of
and
it.
you're
No,
talking
but
about
part of it,
animals with
though-
similar body weight, similar strength.
do not have similar.
How much prep time does the gorilla get?
Enough to steal a child.
Does the gorilla have any props?
Props? What?
Does
Yes,
it
it
have?
Is it whose line?
Is there a small child?
The gorillas. No,
You know
asked
what?
me this
I'll tell you
before.
what. If the gorilla has abducted the grizzly bear's cub, the gorilla's dead. The gorilla's dead because bears.
It's not a grizzly.
What if he uses the gorilla?
This is a brown bear.
Oh, a brown bear.
It's a brown bear.
Oh yeah, the gorilla wins.
That's what we're saying. Yes, the gorilla
What if they
wins.
each have a child? What if the gorilla has one and it's also stolen the
So they're-
coat is on the line?
Okay, so we're talking about two enraged animals.
Yeah.
You know what gets me though is when people say, "Oh, we're smarter." Okay, yeah, I'm smarter than a bear. That's not gonna help me much though.
Well,
I can,
it's-
2 + 2 is 4.
Right.
Yeah, but you're not as big as a gorilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you had the size and strength of a gorilla, you would be pretty dangerous.
Right now you're just harmless.
I'm looking up.
If you were from Cincinnati, you'd appreciate that.
Oh, that's terrible.
All right, so
Okay.
So I'm gonna look up the specs for the gorilla and bear. And meanwhile, audience, what do y'all think? Gorilla, who would win?
Yeah.
Raise your hand for gorilla. Who's going for the bear?
Brown bear.
I'm gonna go bear.
Okay.
Brown bear.
All right. That's
All right.
All right,
There's a lot of wrong people in the audience.
Yeah. So there's.
Now, let's see.
I mean, we're not talking about like grizzlies or polar bears. We're not talking about grizzlies. No, we're talking about brown bear. A brown bear.
Is that
No, a brown bear is not a grizzly bear.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
There's
is.
black bear and there's brown bear.
And then there's grizzly bear.
What about a
And there's
Care
polar
Bear?
There are 4 major species, and there's also
You know what?
spectacle
Care Bear
bears.
could take out
There's a lot of different kinds of
a
bears.
Care Bear could take out a gorilla because it would like shoot happiness rays out of its belly.
It would.
And the gorilla would lose all of its motivation.
A bear has claws.
Yeah, congratulations. Yes. And gorillas have opposable
So
sets of
open the
hands.
door.
Gorillas can roll with
Yeah,
guns.
and it can thumb the eyes out of a bear. I mean, look.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah. I mean,
So the bear wouldn't let the gorilla get
That
that
is-
close. It's
and-
too busy mauling its face off.
that and you also have to look at the general aggression level of a brown bear. Like, typically, they're not that likely.
What
to-
if the bear is honey lusted?
Is this Winnie the Pooh?
Yes.
Then Winnie the Pooh wins.
No question. Not alive. He's just
Because he'd tumbly bumbly wherever he would get
What
hurt.
if the gorilla's banana busted?
All right, so for those who don't
Impossible.
know, so there's a popular term on who would win called bloodlusted, which means that's when the opponent is like, there's nothing holding them back, they're going crazy. And it's also popular to take the word blood out and replace it with something like, let's say if it was Winnie the Pooh, what if he's honey lusted? Or what if SpongeBob is Krusty Krab lusted or something? So it's just a
What?
Krabby Patty lusted.
Krabby Patty.
All right, so okay, that's the gorilla obviously loses. So let's move on to a question from the audience. So anybody has one? Okay, let's hear it
What do
from
we
you.
got?
Let's say the Covenant from Halo versus the Xenomorphs from Aliens.
So what's the arena
Okay.
exactly?
Now, before we go any further, we have to take into account the Covenant are particularly bad at fighting biological-based entities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So, right
So
there, I'm going to
what,
give
what's-
Xenomorphs
what are the
an advantage.
numbers and what is the arena?
Let's say the arena is somewhere on one of the Halo rings, just like let's just say.
Xenomorphs.
So,
Xenomorphs, yeah, they're
Xenomorphs.
way too fast.
Because the trick is that the Xenomorphs' motivation isn't geopolitical or religious.
Yeah.
They just are there to kill and reproduce.
Yeah.
That's
You know
And
what?
also to remember, a great deal of the Covenant's like standard troops are pretty terrible.
It's
Yeah.
fodder.
Yeah.
Is this just one Xenomorph starting up? Because think about it. Well, what are the numbers exactly?
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, because if we're
Equal
talking,
biomass.
It's like Covenant, go into a temple, open up Xenomorph X. Is that what we're kind of proposing
They
here?
would think it was a gift from the gods or something. They would
Yeah.
they would be done.
yeah.
Yeah, I would.
I mean,
bet you the
they actually might
Xenomorphs.
think it was a blessing and like try to get as many of them
No, I think they would
lay
think
eggs
it's the
as
blood or
possible
something.
because they're like, oh, we're going to
Yeah.
worship the whatever.
Audience, those who think the Xenomorphs would win, raise your hand. Those who think the Covenant would win, raise your hand. Why is that?
One, they probably figure it out at some point and glass it. Two, one of the disadvantages they have against the Flood is how quickly the Flood convert.
Fair.
Yeah, Xenomorphs don't reproduce that fast.
Xenomorphs, they have to face hug you. They see that once, they're going to say, oh, we know how this turns out.
Yeah.
Kill that guy, and then just start, using sentinel beams or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, but they weren't smart enough to do that against the flood, so.
Like the most important thing is like, is there a queen Xenomorph?
Is there an army?
There's always a
There's always a queen. Yeah, I mean, and then you also have to take into account that if a xenomorph, comes to full adulthood, they do take on a lot of the physical properties of the host.
Oh, it's
that
Xenomorph
gestated in.
elite?
So I mean, like, yeah, an elite xenomorph or a brute xenomorph. I mean, come on, like,
I don't
think about
think
that.
a Xenomorph
That
can
can't
take
hold
over a
against an
hunter.
energy sword.
Maybe.
it would just eviscerate them, and they don't care about getting
But then there's
acid. Like, the reason they didn't want to cut the thing off, the facehugger off the guys, because it was burning a hole in their ship,
Yeah.
and that would cause, gas
Right.
leaks.
So I mean, you have some elite with an energy sword. He cuts a xenomorph in half. I mean, even like one that came out of like one of the little tiny ones. It
Yeah.
would still the acid blood would kill the elite after that.
No,
They're immune to acid.
Some mom walks immediately out. And that's why the blood will burn him to death.
Yes, his acid blood would burn
That's
him to
what we
death.
learned from season 6 of My Little Pony, alright?
That's season
That's
7.
what the changelings
We
are
learned
actually
find
about.
out. We found out that the changelings have acid blood.
All right, so let's keep this rotation going. Haley, what's the next one from the board? Find this one.
This is an interesting animal one. I was just scrolling through to see if there was things that people would know, but this was an interesting animal one since we all agreed that gorilla can defeat a bear.
Nope.
A gorilla versus an African elephant.
That's stupid.
No, that's dumb. That's dumb.
What is a terrain-based?
But the gorilla is smart. You can pull a calculator.
No.
The gorilla is banana-less.
No.
How long does he have to prepare?
Now, if that gorilla was Donkey Kong, that's a different story.
Oh yeah, Donkey Kong is like freaking strong.
Yeah, he'll come take out.
It's not that they're smart, it's that they're more agile and more.
Unless you are giving that gorilla some sort of insane advantage, it has no chance.
I think this is quite unanimous. Who believes that the elephant would take it? Who thinks the gorilla would take it? All right.
All right.
Where are we on Donkey
How
Kong?
in the
Donkey Kong
world?
with 10 tennis.
Explain
think
yourself.
So what the gorilla's gonna do? Well, how much prep time did the gorilla get?
Next question.
It can make a spear.
No.
I'm looking through my Twitter.
Can a human take down an African elephant?
With a gun.
Can a human take down an African
With its bare hands?
No.
Oh, bring the bear back
Keep
in?
slapping its head like that?
No.
No.
Oh, then maybe the elephant. No.
I think the elephant would win because.
Oh, I like this one. I like this one.
What if he pokes his eyes?
Johnny Bravo versus social justice warriors.
Johnny Bravo is immune.
Oh,
I don't.
depends.
Now out of this one, I don't know who they are. Sorry.
Okay, Johnny Bravo's an old
No, I know who Johnny. What's the other thing?
I'm joking. That was a throwaway one. That was a throwaway one. All right.
What's the arena?
Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo wins.
Tumblers.
Oh, we all know who that one is.
Look at these chicks here with their horn-rimmed glasses. He'd be all over that.
Yeah. He would hit on them, and then they would.
Fall in love.
They'd try to argue against him, and he'd take
Here
it
we
as
go.
an acceptance.
This one's a bit more themed with the convention. Pinkie Pie versus Deadpool.
That is a wrong question. They are in fact the same thing.
Yeah.
That's like saying Superman and Jesus fighting. It can't happen. They're the same person.
But what if we made it into like an enchilada eating contest? See, then that's something.
I think you mean
Yeah,
chimichangas.
Whatever,
You're
yeah,
going for the
that's
chimichanga.
Yeah, I was going for that.
That's
alright.
fine.
I'm tired. I haven't.
Yeah, go.
I'm cranky.
Okay. Next question.
Saber, I got one.
Oh, here we go.
A cat in a dog's body versus a dog in a cat's body.
Okay, so I happen to have some experience with this.
Are you a furry?
No. Well, I don't know. I don't know anymore.
I identify as a Persian cat.
So is it a fight to the death?
Yes.
I feel like
What are the breeds?
I don't like cats.
Yeah,
but
it really depends on the breed, I think. Like if it's a small
That's
dog.
true.
maybe
What
it's
about
a
the
cat.
breed? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, are they the same
The
size?
dog. If it it depends. If we're talking about a tiger.
Yeah, if if it was like a Great Dane and a cat, yeah, I give it to the dog.
The dog in the cat body?
I mean the cat in the dog body?
Cat dog. All right. Are you guys you all having a good time?
I just
Are you all having a
realized
good time?
I'm enjoying your mic stand. I just realized what are you like Howard Stern over there?
No, he's Alex.
You take your top off.
Oh my god, I got a good one.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right.
Who would rise to fame faster? A Minecraft Let's Player on YouTube or a League of Legends streamer?
Define fame.
What year is it?
Oh, that's true.
Is it
Okay,
present
it says
day?
Both combatants are just recently starting out from 0 viewers.
Are either of them female?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't know.
Let's say that they're both the same gender.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
clears things up.
Okay.
Okay.
Round one. Both combatants are new to their respective games.
Minecraft.
Minecraft. Minecraft.
Yeah.
It is not fun to watch a newbie play League of Legends.
Is there any way you
hilarious
would
to
say
watch a
League of Legends?
newbie play Minecraft?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
They burn their house down.
Yeah.
Unanimous.
I made a fireplace, everybody. Oh, look at me craft some wool.
Round 2 is both are seasoned players of their respective games. The lead guy is Plat Diamond.
All right. Are they mostly marketing to American audiences or South Korean audiences?
North Korea.
Because in South Korea, it would be the league guy.
I think, yeah, League. If he's got
But
skill.
if it's global we're going for, then I think it would be still Minecraft.
Have you ever been to a Minecraft convention?
No.
You should go.
Yeah, Minecon.
They say the same
do they
thing
call
about
it a
pony
block
conventions.
party?
They're like, is that really a thing?
No.
And then round 3 is same as round 2, but the utilization of mods and other game modes are allowed.
Minecraft.
Yeah.
Minecraft. All right, let's do let's take one from the audience. All right, so how about you, and then we'll get to you guys. So you can go ahead.
Discord versus him.
Ooh,
What, him from Powerpuff Girls?
Security. We have someone to. Oh, never mind.
So
How many people had their badges ripped this weekend? Everybody else, you're not conventioning hard enough.
That's tonight.
So Discord versus him from the Powerpuff Girls.
The way you were pointing up, I thought you were.
All right, so him from the Powerpuff Girl. It's basically safe.
What's the competition?
It's just a fight, right?
They're just trying to see who breaks first, you know,
Who
just
breaks?
Wait, what?
mentally, emotionally.
I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention to my own
You
camera.
haven't been paying. So Discord versus
What
him
breaks
from Powerpuff Girls.
first?
I just want you to know
Your mind
that
or
it's
your
this
body?
kind of banter is why we had literally tens
No
of viewers.
audience. Yeah. People are like, I'm gonna go and play Minecraft.
Sorry, I should be more specific. Teens of viewers.
Teens?
Yes.
Tweens?
Wow.
To answer your question, we've seen Discord warp reality. Him is powerful, but we've never seen him do that before. He'll like mess with people, but we've never seen him actually like travel from dimensions or like,
I mean, for all we know, him is Discord.
well. No,
I don't know, I'm throwing that out
no,
there. I just threw it out there.
Any
I wanted to
people
sound
who
informed.
think that him could defeat Discord? All right.
How many people have no idea
I
who
see a
him
hand in
is?
the back. I want to hear from you. Why do you think him could defeat Discord? Let's hear from you.
Well, obviously, him can do large-scale mind control that can't easily be undone. The Powerpuff Girls had to basically beat all the townsfolk senseless and just desperately hope that things would get better afterward, and it's quite lucky that they did. Discord has to go one by one. He has to brute force it sometimes, and you can easily just remind them of how good they can be, and they'll turn back. So
Fair.
obviously, if him can take over the entirety of Ponyville and have them all facing off against Discord, then him's definitely winning.
I agree. I think him is a bit more clever than Discord as far as playing the emotional game. So good point. Discord has more of the raw power in it. So, what?
I think I might go to him.
Like, if you can warp reality, that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but still, in the finale from this past season, his magic was like turned off. So
Yeah.
I'm actually going to switch because I was on Discord, but I think I'm going to hit him as well because, as you mentioned, more cunning. Discord is going to seem as a real threat. Oh, this is this person. He's going to play with him for a while, which him will use the time and outmaneuver him during that while Discord's playing.
So you're saying how much time does he have to prepare?
Him would.
But what's the arena?
Is he honey lusted?
is the gorilla there?
Is Discord Flutter?
I was gonna say, is he flutter lusted?
Oh, Snow.
Because that's the thing, is Discord's weakness is Fluttershy, as we saw.
Him would mess with Fluttershy
Yeah.
to get Discord to break.
I
think
really
Discord's-
appreciated in the season 6 finale how pissed off Discord got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
He got
that
very
look of
serious.
terror, I was like, that is the creepiest you've ever.
I see a
Red
hand.
eyes, it was.
So I see a hand in the back. I want to hear from you. Go on.
In the end, in my opinion, it comes down to how long this battle is going to last.
Okay.
Him, it seems like a very short-term battle. He can come out the win. But Discord, we've seen, he can plan, he can wait. Just look at what he did to the Everfree Forest.
Yeah,
It's
true.
a long-scale
That
battle.
was a 1,000-year plan right there.
That's fair. That's
Plan.
fair. So I think we all can agree that this could be a 5-10 fight, depending on who. I guess
agree to disagree here.
Trump wins. So, That was a good matchup. Well done. Well done. Pela, do you have one?
There's one that we talked about on Thursday.
Let's hear it.
Every cow you've ever eaten versus every chicken you've ever eaten versus every pig you've ever eaten.
Well, this would be individual based, right?
Yeah.
I hope there's a vegan in the audience who's like, no.
They all would.
No, it's the pigs. It's the pigs, because they're more equal than the rest of them.
What?
Animal.
Shut up.
That was a good reference. That was a good reference. Thank you. Vote Napoleon 2016.
All right, so I don't think I've eaten an entire cow in my life.
Oh, that's a good job.
Question, point of order. If you've only eaten part of a cow, like if you were to put all the cow you've ever eaten together, let's say it's only 2/3 of a cow. Say it's only 2/3 of a cow. Does that mean in this three-way battle there is 2/3 of a cow?
No, the cow is just fucking down in size.
Maybe it's a cow that's 2/3 the size.
A calf.
So the chicken has an advantage.
So does that mean the chickens are also proportional?
That's not fair. That's not.
No. Like it only gets as big as like a full-grown chicken. Yeah. So
Beardy, you need to write a paper called The Mathematics of Stew.
If you've eaten an entire cow in your life, or like say like 2.5 entire cows in your life, it'll be like
So
2 cows and one cow.
So wait, is the
has
hound
one
there?
cow.
They're more like dog-sized cows.
Yeah.
Okay. Like big dog-sized, whatever. Okay, yeah.
Okay. So we got a lopsided
Pointless.
cow versus about 10 chickens. I've eaten a lot of
I think
chicken.
I've eaten more than 10 chickens in my life.
Come on.
Do eggs count?
Yeah.
Do we count them
Do
as the
eggs
fetuses? Or do we expect, the end result of their potential for reproduction? I mean, okay.
Wow.
God, that was fun. All right, I want to hear one from the audience.
Next
so,
question.
This gentleman in the back with Under Armour shirt, you stand up and tell us what you got.
I want to say Gorman Freeman
Yes.
against the human Applejack.
Okay.
Okay. Doing what? Just slugging it out?
And yeah, like a deaf man.
I don't know why, but I think you meant Gordon Ramsay. So
That'd be funnier. Is this Applejack just as a normal human without magic?
No, I meant like the one from the like.
From the movie?
Right. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I heard it.
Right.
Morgan Freeman. For a second.
So he has some powers then.
Andy always said that.
But does Gordon Freeman have his gravity gun?
Yeah.
Can Gordon Freeman just keep coming back to life like he does when I play? Then Morgan Freeman.
Now, you know what would happen is you get about 2/3 of the way through the fight and just disappear.
That was kind of funny. And you didn't react at all.
way too
late.
You're too harsh a critic, Sailor.
I found one here online. How about Gypsy Danger from Pacific Rim versus the Cloverfield Monster? This might be a bit too specific.
The answer is the Cloverfield Monster.
Why?
Happy, isn't it?
Yeah, that is a baby, whatever it is. It took a direct hit from a nuke and it did not die. It would win.
Okay, fair.
I mean, if there's like,
But Gypsy Danger has anime sword.
doesn't matter. Sorry.
I'm in Cloverfield. They had me film it.
Go on.
It's a vlog joke. I do vlogs, guys. Find no one
AC
laugh.
Race Fest.
Next!
AC Race Fest, everybody.
All right, so
Did you see how those dummies reacted?
let's get on from the audience. Let's keep it going. Jesus.
All right. Thank you. Okay, so let's not get too political here, but let's just say.
Says the guy in that hat. No, I'm kidding.
Good line.
Not politically, but physically. Let's put Donald Trump versus Hillary Clinton fighting in the Thunderdome from Mad Max.
Do they have any weapons?
Yes. I'm not saying yes to that, but do they have any weapons?
Sure.
What weapons?
emails.
Don't they provide them in the fund?
Let's
Well,
go.
Private servers.
How about we do 3 rounds, all right? So round 1 is them fist fighting. Okay.
Bare fisted.
Let's talk about that one. So really,
I mean, okay. Remember, Trump is the healthiest American, so he would win.
Well, actually, no, hold on. If it's a fist fight, Trump would be at a big disadvantage.
Why? That's true. He also has better hand-to-hand attacks, specifically regarding women. So that's an excellent.
he knows when to grab her.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd say Trump would take
I think he has a clear advantage in this.
Round 2, let's
Plus,
say...
she's low stamina. Sad.
Low energy. So round 2, let's say they both have katanas, all right? So
Katanas?
Katanas.
Okay.
Neither of them would know how to use it.
So we're back to the fist fight.
It would be more apt to...
Trump would look at it and say,
themselves.
"Where's my American sword?" Hillary would look at it and say, "Will this win me millennial votes?"
Yeah. And they'd be more likely to hurt themselves with those weapons.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Let's say for round
So America
three.
wins.
Let's say for round
In that case, America
No
wins.
matter who
No,
wins, America loses.
if we say though, I mean, you got to consider what if we say for round 3 they can use guns.
No, let's say for round 3.
Well, Hillary doesn't believe in that.
That's my point. So we have a clear winner.
All right. I like it. All right, let's keep going. You.
No, I was just gonna say, those two are fighting to the death. Everyone wins but them.
Finally, election we can get behind.
Yeah.
All right, I'm the white-haired one. Yes.
Dragon Lord Torch versus Small.
So Dragon Lord Torch is one from My Little Pony, right?
Yeah.
Smog would destroy him.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, even though Dragon Lord was larger, Smog is smarter and much more dangerous.
Yeah, much more vicious and
Yeah.
selfish.
Are they treasure lusted?
Yes. Always.
For him, his treasure is his daughter.
And his name is Schmaug, by the way. Schmaug. Schmaug.
Schmaug.
And your name is Get Out.
Let's, red shirt one. Yes.
Gordon Ramsay versus Saffron Masala in a cook-off.
One more time?
Okay.
Gordon Ramsay versus Sephiroth?
Saffron.
I like that one better.
And are they doing Indian food or just any food?
Just any food.
Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay, because look, in that episode, right, she's willing to change the entire restaurant into something generic, you know, and then
She obviously has no strongly held
she has no
values.
spine in the issue, right?
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay, have you seen Kitchen Nightmares? He's hilarious when he's eating food. Yeah. Terrible.
Hey, are
Just
the
awful.
judges people or ponies? Because the ponies.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I mean, and also, like...
Well, he knows how to make vegetarian.
Well, I know, but he's good with his steaks. That's like his thing.
He's got fingers.
All right, next question. Let's do you, Mr. One Punch.
Okay, how about the spy from TF2's been paid to assassinate Queen Chrysalis?
All right, so the spy, and it's gonna get kind of hard since he has 2 legs.
He can do it.
So could the spy from TF2 assassinate Queen Chrysalis?
Well, the writers
have
of the
a
show
paper
did
mask.
it, didn't they?
He would have a... Well, basically. He would have a paper mask with, like, you know, the 2 big green eyes and a changeling on it. And he would just walk right into the hive. He would get lost for a while because that place is way too big.
Yeah.
And then he would eventually stumble across her, like, while she was yelling at somebody. And he would just take out his butterfly knife. And...
Yeah, spy would take it.
She wouldn't
he
even
doesn't
know.
rely on magic outside of.
Yeah. It's not, you know,
She doesn't seem like she's that good at keeping
I
people.
mean, obviously, okay. I think everyone can agree she's not really a competent leader.
She's not. Slow energy. All right, so let's, yes, you in the back. Yes.
How about Paleo Sterno versus Ace Lacey's Best?
So Paleo Sterno versus Acer Best. AC Race Best versus Paleo. Let's do this. All right, so what are the rounds? Round 1's fist fight.
Is Paleo dolphin lusted because all?
It's always dolphin lusted.
And it's Ray's Judy lusted. I mean,
Are you Zootopia lusted?
Yeah, okay, round 1 takes place in Zootopia.
Oh.
Can I get a clarification?
There's no
Either of
dolphins.
them breathe cartoon air?
Dolphins are bad.
Yes.
So yes.
Yes, they can breathe cartoon air.
It's scientific.
But they are the only 2 humans in the city.
So
If you consider them humans, I don't know.
So as most people have skinny fingers with sharp claws, Paleo has that advantage. Oh, the trick-or-treaters are here! Look at this trick-or-treater parade. Let's get another warm welcome. match them up versus, all right? So skeleton versus. Oh, never mind. All right.
She wins. She wins.
Oh, it's Jigglypuff.
Quick, everyone, pull out your Pokemon Go apps. Let's see a Jigglypuff.
There's plenty of candy. I hope you so. Yeah.
Go Team Instinct.
Take one of each. Take one.
Here, Tim likes
Mystic versus Valor.
Oh my God, the whole team's here. Other one.
He's like what's in front of everybody.
Ollie.
Going off during all of that.
Get here.
Probably hatching eggs.
Hey Leo, where's your shark costume?
Upstairs.
You could have gotten some free candy.
I know, right?
Just walking around trying to. I like that because they're psychopaths.
You gotta figure out his value. Nice. Hello. Here comes the caravan. That's a lightsaber. She's just like bronies.
All right, we got our free candy. Thank you.
One more time. No. I'll tell you. So I will throw a piece to the next person who gives me a good suggestion. So let's hear.
You're gonna hit somebody.
What do you got?
I was just gonna throw pieces at random.
Whoa. So one more time. What do you have?
Big Macintosh versus.
Take it easy, guys. All right. So Big Macintosh versus what?
Biceps.
Bulk biceps versus Big Macintosh. All right.
Now they're not going to be able to tell if they're raising their hands or going for candy. Like, who's got an answer? Snickers, please.
You two for Lyra. Oh no, I missed.
Here you are awful at sports. Underhanded. This is why we don't have them at panels often.
Yeah, this is why they don't invite me.
It's my last convention.
No, dessert from you.
Okay, this was kind of the same one. Think of like one of the ships from Independence Day versus Carl's Army from Star Trek.
Say what? I missed the end of that.
Like one of the ships from Independence Day calls.
Okay, yeah. From what, Independence Day 1 or 2?
1.
1, okay, good. I haven't seen the second one.
Carl's Swarm Army from Star Trek.
I don't know.
Open Beyond?
Yeah.
I haven't seen
I would say everyone from Star Trek Beyond.
I haven't seen that yet.
Because that was like this crazy impossible technology that shouldn't exist in that universe, because that's the way that all the all the Star Trek movies and that reboot have all been about a character that gets technology that's way beyond what they should be able to have at the time, and how the Enterprise crew has to deal with that. So my money is on Beyond, because those little tiny ships would just do what they did to the Enterprise, and they would just rip right through the Independence Day alien ships. Because I mean, what we know about the Independence Day aliens is that they're really slow to coordinate. At least in the first movie. I haven't seen the second one, so maybe that's better. In the first movie, they're really slow to like get in position and get ready, and then like launch like the really ineffectual attack and like blow up 6 buildings. So, I would give it to the
Good
drones
suggestion.
from the.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, I didn't mean to take up the whole thing.
Go ahead.
Sunset Shimmer versus Starlight Glimmer.
Sunset Shimmer.
Sunset.
Anyone says Starlight Glimmer, I will fight you.
Me too.
I mean,
And he has
Handy lust. Gentlemen, please.
Do you promise?
I mean, I like.
Let's hear a hand raise for Sunset.
I like Sunset as a character, but as a pony, I think Starlight would win because Starlight just has more power.
I hate to admit it, I think
Are they both human or ponies? Because
Sunset has the same advantage that Luna had, which is that she was super evil and then was able
That
to
she's
get
not on
over
the
it.
show often.
Look, I will say this: Sunset Shimmer has the only well-written redemption arc in the show.
What about Luna?
No, that was 1 episode. No.
What about
it's not.
Discord?
No,
Like, you went from bad to good to bad to
No,
good.
he's not good either. He's
What about
flutterlusted.
You're right.
He's not reformed. He's flutterlusted.
That's why I like his art.
It's good
He's
enough.
still not good.
It's good enough.
It's passable.
I'm gonna try that again.
Let's go with my hat. Hold on, throw it in. Are you raising your hand because you have a suggestion or because you want candy? Because I'm not trying to chuck it.
Don't hit me.
You're gonna break that lamp.
All right, quiet.
I'd fix it if I did.
Shh. Yes, in the back.
All right, this might be an AC Race Fest hangs and twist, but Judy Hopps, Angel Bunny.
Oh.
Is there even a question?
No.
Angel.
Why?
You cringe lord.
Angel Bunny.
Angel Bunny.
Why?
Judy Hopps is too good natured. Angel Bunny is a selfish.
Judy
bastard.
Hopps would give him the benefit of the doubt and
Judy
trust
Hopps
him.
is good-natured?
Meanwhile,
Yes.
Angel Bunny would lead her into some sort of trap, and then kill her.
Yeah.
Okay, but actually, here's another
little
reason.
knife. You would have a little bunny knife.
Grace.
She'd be like, I trusted you.
She has
And
a
then
fox taser. That's for a fox. She can use it on the bunny.
Race.
She can kill the thing. Wow.
Grace.
Her hands would be shaking, and
You're
she
gonna
would-
appreciate this level of analysis.
All right.
Hey,
I don't know if I will.
What about
guys?
I got an idea.
You're gonna appreciate this. You're gonna appreciate this. Okay.
Let's hear what Jeff has to say, okay?
So, in Zootopia,
Yeah.
I already have candy.
Yes. In Zootopia.
Go on.
In Zootopia, was the animals are like their actual size, right? So the mice
Yeah.
are really small, the bunnies are smaller than the foxes by normal, right?
Yeah.
In My Little Pony, relatively speaking, Angel Bunny is like 4 feet tall because these are like ponies, right? So they're big animals.
Ponies are small. That's
No,
what we
but they're
call-
little
that's what we
ponies.
call it, My Little Pony.
They're little ponies.
Yeah, relative to the big problems they face.
Can we turn off his mic?
See, the issue is if Judy won, can you imagine
No,
what
but-
Fluttershy would do for
No, but Angel Bunny
She can take on Fluttershy.
larger.
No, she could not.
I don't think. Why would Fluttershy care? She would be happy.
No, I got one. The cinematic Avengers versus the main six.
Oh, damn.
No, let's be honest here. The main six has quite the list of feats.
Yeah, but the Avengers have a Hulk.
Yeah, but do they have a reality war?
That's true. They have a whole.
They have a rainbow dash.
Okay, point of order.
Like,
I have a simple
Saber,
question that
are
would
the main-
touch the whole thing.
Hold up, Paleo, yes.
Are the main six like composite main six? They have like all the powers they've ever had in the show.
Dude, you've got to take some heat off of that. So the main six, yes, they have all the powers that have ever been given.
Do they have rainbow power?
Power ponies.
Power ponies. Just a regular basis.
Okay, I still have a question here that's going to determine who wins or not. Does the flutter stare work on the Hulk?
Ooh, that's a good question. The answer is no, because he's not an animal.
Yeah, he's
What are you talking about?
People are animals.
What is your definition of an animal, Drew?
He's nodding because he knows.
Out on all four.
Okay.
He doesn't want to say.
Does it only work on animals?
Fluttershy stare works on animals. To ponies, people are animals. It works.
All right. If the stare works on the Hulk,
And
then
in
the ponies
Question
win.
Girls, they had an opportunity to make that kind of a statement.
Groundbreaking.
They didn't.
Not
Don't
yet.
encourage him with chocolate.
But she hasn't tried. So we don't know that doesn't
Oh,
work.
there will be.
There will be.
And oh yeah, there's gonna be a fifth. Yeah, there's gonna be a fifth. Wait. Everfree was 3.
Yeah.
4.
Everfree was 4.
They're gonna make the
Oh, there's gonna be at
movie.
least 2 more. Don't worry.
Yeah, they're making
There's gonna
the
be 2 more
movie.
Everfree
No,
movies.
the next
There's gonna be
thing,
at least 2 more seasons of Ponies. I mean, there's gonna be more than 2 of them, but they're.
the next thing they confirmed was season 7 and like 3 22-minute specials of Equestria Girls.
Yes, that's true.
So
They
that's
are gonna be
basically a
short.
fifth movie.
Well, they're also
Basically.
making on this cinematic movie.
Yeah, and
Surprise.
they're making the cinematic movie,
Pony vs. Avengers.
and then they're gonna keep making the series for as long as it's profitable. So for the foreseeable future. Yep. So don't worry.
All right, let's hear another one from the audience. All right, so we already this gentleman in the front. Yes.
Go back to the Judy Hopps one. Let's make it easier. Let's make it more fair.
Okay.
Judy Hopps versus an actual bunny.
Well, Judy Hopps.
Yeah. I was just thinking about a rabbit gauntlet.
She has developed the ability to use thumbs. She's good.
So, like, what about Judy versus Rabbit from Winnie the Pooh? And
Rabbit's got nothing. What's he gonna do? Garden her to death?
Rabbit is garden busted. His garden has been destroyed.
Yeah, but he continues to be destroyed.
Now hold on.
Now,
Who screwed up Rabbit's garden so many
Judy
times?
did.
No, I said Pooh.
Oh yeah,
Pooh
Pooh,
did.
yeah.
Tigger
yeah,
did.
there's poo everywhere.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
Tigger
you're
was
right.
right.
Yeah, well, Pooh was an enabler.
Tigger triggered.
Water.
Pooh was an enabler, all right?
Pull the
And Rabbit got frustrated, but he didn't get rabid. He wasn't a rabid rabbit.
Don't say that.
You're laughing because it was that dumb.
I want to hear. Yes,
Yeah, let's get an actual better
Yeah.
one.
Okay, I got one. Shaq with an axe versus 600 chihuahuas on bath salt.
What year is it? No. What year is it? What year is it? Are we talking mid-90s Shaq Fu Shaq?
Yes.
Are we talking
enough, period. Enough.
Are we talking
Stop.
Are we talking Kazam grade Shaq? Yes. Or are we talking old like, you know, was it Gold Bond, whatever, medicated cream Shaq?
I'm thinking more like late 90s Shaq.
Okay.
Like,
So he's realized his movie career is a failure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
But he's still selling, you know,
Yeah,
VHS
he's
copies.
Still, yeah.
Okay, all right. So if he has his sneakers on, they can't touch them.
You broke it.
In all of human history, this is the greatest question.
Speaking of bath
Answers
salts.
that Chihuahuas are bath salts.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Chihuahuas either way.
What? No, dude. Shaq can just swing that axe like no one's business.
Yeah, but there's a lot of chihuahuas.
How many chihuahuas?
So exactly, they're little.
I originally said 600 for convenience effect, but let's make it 200. You know.
Yeah,
I still feel good about the chihuahua.
Hold on. They're on bath salts, but are they Taco Bell listed?
Oh!
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Do they care?
I ran over the Taco Bell thing.
Yeah, they're
Shaq stands no chance.
Shaq stands no chance.
How do you know Shaq?
Yes, yeah. How'd that go?
Is Shaq meme lusted?
Is he crunch bar lusted? I see eyes. Does Shaq have to hit a free throw? If so, it's done. He's done.
Next question.
Ever gotten
Yes.
All right. Starlight Glimmer
No.
versus Napoleon from Animal Farm.
Ooh.
In what fucking
Well,
Starlight Glimmer.
Yeah, I mean, one of them has...
Now, they're both similar characters. It's a smart question. But I think the difference is that although Napoleon was somehow able to speak English and sell products to human, markets, Starlight Glimmer can use magic.
Especially when he's like
pretty well, actually. I mean, it's already been shown that she has more raw magic.
At the time, though, Starlight's cult did end up failing.
Yeah, but that's only because she was against 6 ponies who also had
Wait.
magic of friendship.
Starlight, though, is very easily talked into doing things. Like, I mean, we just reformed her in an episode, so...
Well, her biggest thing is that she can take away, talents. These are pigs in a universe without cutie marks, so that's not really going to...
So they have to use their wit to their advantage.
Which they did.
And so why can't they use it on Starlight?
Because Starlight has magic that doesn't just do...
But if you can convince her to not use it.
I mean, she's got energy beams and all
Napoleon was
that.
too arrogant. Napoleon was too arrogant. That was his downfall.
Are we talking about like this is a combat, or are we talking more like this is a contest of one society versus the other society?
Do they know it's combat?
Because I mean, like if it's just combat and you're dropping them into,
Yeah, well, if you know you're fighting to the death, I feel good about
or a
Starbucks.
Starbucks, then they're not, and they're just gonna, one of them's gonna shoot an energy blast at the other one, and you're gonna have bacon, and then she won't know what to do with bacon. They're vegetarians, but yeah,
It's true.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm with Starlight. I like
Starlight.
Starlight.
If it's just combat, I don't.
I was just raising the question.
But if it's
Yeah.
I think the better
good
one would be like
comparison.
the comparison between society.
All right,
So you
yeah.
want the two
Let's
societies.
do another question. In the back over there.
Derpy versus Milo Murphy.
Who's Milo Murphy?
Milo Murphy is a new character on the Disney Channel. Who's he's
You would know.
It's a show created by the same
Weird
guys that
Al.
made Phineas and Ferb.
Weird Al's voice.
Now Derpy is a klutz. Milo Murphy though somehow manages to like survive.
Yeah.
It's almost it's like
Murphy's Law.
yeah, it's not necessarily. He's almost not a klutz. He's more like the guy who is it, Chunk in the Goonies, where they just know bad things are going to happen to him, but he plans for it.
Rude.
Oh no, no, that's not Chunk. Chunk is do the truffle show.
That is Chunk. Who I'm talking about?
Chunk.
Yeah, I messed it up.
You messed it up. I'm sorry.
I messed it up.
All right.
He's getting his.
I feel good about Milo because he knows how to deal with
I say Milo.
like a lot of bad things.
Yeah. All right. Yes.
Harambe at the Cincinnati.
No. Next question. No.
Somebody here is from Cincinnati.
No, next
This hit him
question.
hard.
No, next question.
You're not yourself when you're hungry, Beardy.
You're not yourself.
Go ahead.
Yes, we are.
Who's cuter, Equestrian Girls Derby or Pony Derby?
Pony.
Pony Derby, no question, sorry.
The Equestrian Girls models are just there to sell dolls.
It's
They're
80% legs.
spindly. They're spindly.
Alright, your question, sir.
I forgot it.
Alright, next question.
In the back, in the back.
Do you want a Snicker?
We have lots of them.
All right, so let's hear one from you.
Buzz Bunny against Judy.
Buzz Bunny.
Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny. Oh, Bugs takes it. Bugs is like.
Yeah.
So
Little known fact, you know this probably. Actually.
Bugs Bunny is a Toon Force god.
That's the thing is that like
Now you did a video without us about propaganda cartoons, but there was one where Bugs Bunny takes over an entire island during World War II.
There's Japanese.
He blows them all up.
Yeah.
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 He blows them all up.
The ice cream.
Yep, that's it.
Yep.
but she can arrest Bugs.
There's some there's
That'll
two
work
terms
for
that are thrown around a lot during the Who Would Win board. There's Toon Force, which they kind of explain in Roger Rabbit. Like SpongeBob is a huge Toon Force person. He can get blown up and come back just fine. And then you have Speed Force, which is what the Flash does, where he can he can turn into a molecule and warp reality and go back through time. Both are completely broken. Both are very stupid, but lots of fun. So that being said, let's get a matchup between a Speed Force user and a Toon Force user who's not the Flash and who's not Bugs Bunny or SpongeBob. Let's hear it. Come on, brainstorm. Speed Force.
You set up a very specific scenario and then said we don't use it.
Yeah.
See, it's my distraction to eat more candy.
Eat some candy.
Would that be like Reverse Flash versus like Daffy Duck?
Because Daffy Duck always loses. So, I mean, he would lose.
Not always. Not against
Who?
He always comes back.
Yeah.
He always comes back. Wiley Coyote keeps coming back, so that's essentially it.
Dang, so it's a stalemate.
Some of those episodes
Wiley
might just
Coyote
be like
is sponsored by the
alternate
Acme
universes and they actually
Corporation.
don't come back.
Yeah.
They resave them die every time.
Every
It's kind of
time.
dark to think that way.
You know, that was a dumb question on my end. I'm sorry.
Alright,
Let's just
new question.
in the suit.
Final Draft versus Fluttershy.
Oh, Fluttershy. It's a grueling battle. I feel bad she has to see it. But,
No, true story. 3 years
how's this
ago.
true?
3 years ago, Final Draft did fight Fluttershy.
3 years ago,
Fluttershy.
No, somebody asked me like, if a portal to Equestria opened for 12 seconds, would you go through? And I said, hell no. I don't know if I could read cartoon air. I don't know if I can fit into 2 dimensions. So I mean, it's all about the
obvious answer is no.
The answer is probably no.
all right,
Cartoon
next
era.
one. All right, you had your hand up.
All right, now I remember. Diamond Tiara versus Pacifica from Gravity Falls.
In a brat fight?
Yes.
Possibly.
It's a money fight.
We've.
I
That's
guess it's a good question.
tough. Eyes.
Nope, that's fine.
They're basically the same.
Yeah, they are. They
They're
are.
basically the same character.
Did Pacifica...
I don't think either of them could be bothered. Like you try to put them in a match, it's like we can't. We both have to go to a soiree.
Did Pacifica get a redemption that was as well
No,
done
Both
as...
are redeemed.
Barely.
Okay.
Both.
Barely. Okay. Barely. Yeah.
It was
Okay.
gradual.
I like how Diamond Tiara just disappeared after we reformed her, by the way.
Yeah, that's the best
She no
one.
longer served a purpose.
Exactly. No longer plot important. Go ahead.
I don't know. Smooth versus Jabba the Hutt.
Are we talking Smooth from
G1 or G1? Yeah.
G1.
G1 Smooth is like a world-destroying force. Yeah.
Season 4.
Yeah.
Or Generation 4.
Yeah.
Oh, so you mean the one that's dressed up in
Well, he's a
jumper
charming
suit?
Jello pudding.
Yeah. 'Cause you gotta have like a movable bit of pudding or like a world-destroying tide of ooze. So they're different, but Smooth from G1
Would take
would
over
it.
Jabba.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, even if Jabba had like his goons or his flying
couldn't
party
salvage
barge,
it.
even if he had the Sarlacc, it wouldn't help him.
All right, question in the back.
Reavers versus X-Queen.
One more time.
Reavers versus X-Queen.
Joe, can you say it a bit louder?
Reavers versus X-Queen.
Reavers, you're talking about the Firefly Reavers? Okay, you're too young. You're asking about Firefly Reavers.
Says the guy at a Bernie convention.
Point.
He's still stuck on the Chihuahuas and Shaq. The Reavers, they're too violent. I mean, what would Crystals do? She'd cry. It'd be done.
All right.
It'd be done.
Right there. Yes.
An army of Star Trek red shirts versus an army of stormtroopers.
Oh! Whoa!
Neither would lose. They keep missing.
Infinite stalemate.
Well, they miss and the red shirts die. So I guess the stormtroopers.
Okay.
Red shirts still die.
No, the red shirts have an opportunity to land a hit, though, don't they?
Yeah, red shirts aren't necessarily bad shots. They just
Are there any trainers amongst
They're
them?
really death prone. So the stormtroopers are really terrible shots, and they're death prone.
Yeah.
Are the stormtroopers ray-lusted?
What? No, Finn's not there.
Oh.
Let's do one last question. Yes.
Oh, I wanted to say something about the stormtroopers.
Go on, you can throw it in.
Like, the only reason they miss so much is they're always shooting at people
Yeah,
with plot
armor. Yeah.
Whenever they shoot at random rebel fighters, they roll over them. Like, they are a military force.
Right, and you also have to remember the line from New Hope where Obi-Wan says, only stormtroopers are this accurate, which becomes a huge joke later on, right? But no, they're supposedly the most accurate, well-trained, deadly force in the galaxy. They're just pathetic against the heroes.
And they're a little
But then you also have to remember
that
that in Star Trek, every one of those red shirts has gone through Starfleet Academy. So that's not military. That's a good point because they go through a lot of classes about like physics and how to understand and take apart a warp propulsion engine. But they don't really go through a whole lot of tactical training because Starfleet just doesn't value that. So.
Real quick,
That's actually a pretty good matchup.
staff, is there a panel coming in here after we're done? Okay, let's do one last question. We gotta roll. All right, let's get one. You haven't asked one. Go ahead.
T-Rex when he's really big versus Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Now hold on. No.
No.
Now hold on.
Okay, draft.
Tyrek has motivation that's specific and intelligent.
Wait.
Hey!
Language.
Which gen of Godzilla is the real question?
That's true.
That's a good question.
Godzilla has, in the comics, gone to hell and defeated demons.
So is Tyrek.
So Godzilla should do just fine.
See, Tyrek, though, the Godzilla's in most... Okay, I'm going off of the more modern interpretation where he's like this force of nature that you can't really...
That's also the classic interpretation.
So,
For the first movie.
yeah, that's.
Well,
generally what
I think we're probably
represent.
talking Gen 4.
Gen 4.
Gen 1, he doesn't get huge big like that. He's just,
He's just already big.
Yeah, I would say Tyrek because...
What?
Yeah.
Because he has an intelligence behind what he's doing.
No.
And
How can you explain that to an atomic blast?
No. Yeah.
did you see what he
Look,
did to
he's-
that library?
The thing.
Have you seen my Godzilla in Tokyo?
Nah, money's gonna be on Godzilla for this one. He's got.
I would draft.
He's got the radioactive. He's got the radioactive.
That was the first time you
attack.
ever said that, Ray.
He's got, he's got a size advantage, and I'm pretty sure T-Rex can't, absorb him.
Let's take one
It's
last
not
from the
magic.
audience. Raise your hand for Tyrek. Raise your hand for the King of Monsters, Godzilla. I think it's unanimous. All right, guys. Thank you all so very much for joining us. Have a great convention.
Come get some candy.
Just a reminder for everybody, we have a Bronies Rack panel tomorrow at 1:30 in the main hall.
Thank you all.
Thanks, everybody.